Hey guys,
Jason,
what are we
is
doing
going on
tonight?
Where
Well,
are
guys,
you?
We are at a place called Paddy Mac's in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. I hope you guys can hear me okay.
Yeah, we can hear you good.
Good. So we're at a place called Paddy Mac's in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida, celebrating Captain Kerry's birthday. But at the same time, we're raising money for the Children's Museum of the Treasure Coast, which is down here in Florida. And we are taking, toys and unwrapped gifts for kids in need. So that's what we're doing tonight. It is a lot fuller than we thought it would be in here tonight. So, wait, are we dinging?
I was dinging. We forgot to ding at the top. So
I'm sorry,
dinging.
guys. We forgot to ding. There's so much happening right now behind me. You can see Kasie, who is in Below Deck Adventure. Kerry's right over here. We're about to bring him up. And then throughout the night, we'll bring people up within the next 30 minutes. We'll have people come up and say hello. And then, hold on. Can you see my cam?
Oh, wait. Let's pull up. I'm going to pull up the Paddy cam for everyone.
Bring up the Paddy cam.
Okay, Jason's going to go live.
Okay, so the Paddy cam is not going to be the same as, me talking. But if we turn this way.
We got to give it a little second. There we go.
There it is. So Below Deck Adventure is playing. And then right down here, we have all of the gifts that everyone sent from Up and Adam and everyone who's coming tonight to the party. And it's filling up right now, so people are still coming in because we're still early. And then if we zoom over, you can see Captain Kerry is here. So there's a lot of things happening over here. A lot of things. Oh, look, and you get to see this is me on a mic.
All right, so I'm gonna drop down the Paddy cam for a little bit. And
so what's really funny about this, though, Josh, is this was so last minute. We decided to live stream. We didn't know if we could, but this is working out pretty well. And we've raised almost $1,000 already.
That's incredible.
For underprivileged kids and the Children's Museum at the Treasure Coast. So we're really happy to be here and be doing this.
And you're going to be bringing some friends onto camera, right, to say hello?
Oh, 100%. So I'll let you go. I'm going to go get some friends, bring them up because I want people to be able to interact with them and see what's happening.
All right. So I'm going to drop you for a little bit. And I have a friend of my own who's going to help hang out with me while you go hunt down some other friends. So see you, Jason. We'll see you in a little bit.
All right. See you in a minute.
All right, guys. So as you guys can see, we're having a lot of fun tonight. This is a different kind of show. But, whenever I need help, there's one person I can call on and rely on. And I'm going to bring him up right now. So you better drop and get ready to go on camera. Here we go. Here he is.
Yay!
I was like, wait, did Sean learn to dance for this or what?
Yes. Good evening.
How's it going, babe? How is it where you are? It's we had a little snow this past weekend, which we don't get a ton of snow in Oregon, but we got a sprinkling. But you guys definitely get more than us.
Yeah, well, as I got off, it's all last week. I was out. Like last week, I was in Seattle, and then I was in LA. And when I landed in Boston last night, there's like 2 inches of snow on the ground.
Wow.
Yeah.
And 2 inches, that's easy.
Yeah.
I'm
It's like 2 inches is this much, right?
Well, Sean, like, if you don't mind, I'm actually gonna have you kind of hang with me the whole night, and then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I know we have some questions too from the audience, so we definitely have to do our Ask Captain Sean segment. But I'm thinking we could spread it out, just kind of throughout the evening, and then I'm gonna be watching for Jason, and he's gonna pop in sometimes with some guests. So it should be a lot of fun.
Good, and I even brought my own bell.
Whoa! So wait, what's the story behind that bell?
Oh, actually, it's a really interesting story behind this bell. If any of those out there that are familiar with the poet Dylan Thomas, who wrote his famous poem "Rage, Rage," dying into the light. That one. Don't go gently into this night. Well, he wrote that a summer that he spent in the United Kingdom, and he wrote that on a schooner, and that schooner was called the Confidence of Newquay, and that is the bell off that schooner where he wrote that poem. And where I found that was at a yard sale.
Whoa.
Yeah.
That's unreal.
Yeah.
So wait, you got to say how much you paid for it. If it comes from a yard sale,
I paid $70 for it.
Dude, what a steal.
Which at the time when I bought it was like, that was 20 years ago. And it was like, okay. But anyway, it was well worth it because it was, and I did some research on the bell. That was like pre Google or anything. So I just kind of had to wing it. And one day I did some research on it. And Dylan Thomas's boat, or the boat that he spent time on.
I know a lot of people watching can't fathom there was a time before internet, but I do remember those days.
Yes. Yeah, when we had encyclopedias.
Yeah.
Not Wikipedias.
So let's see. I think Jason has some guests.
Oh, let's see.
Yeah, let's bring him back up. And
hi guys.
Hey,
Jason. Who do we have with us?
Well, we have Adrienne, of course, Adrienne Gang.
Hey, Adrienne.
I'm Katie. I'm from the Children's Museum of the Treasure Coast.
So Katie is the reason this is happening tonight. She runs the Children's Museum of the Treasure Coast. We're raising money for them tonight. It's really kind of epic. We're about to do a video that Adrienne put together for Captain Kerry's birthday. So I will get on my Paddy cam and show that to you guys.
So Kerry doesn't know about this. I tried to get a couple of people to come into town for his birthday for this party, and we couldn't make that happen because some of them are in Australia and family is distant and all that kind of stuff. So instead, I had a bunch of people send me little videos to say happy birthday to him, and I put them all together in a collage. So fingers crossed I didn't screw it up. But it should be pretty awesome because it's a total surprise for him, and he has no idea.
I'm sure it'll be awesome. And for those of you guys watching, Jason, I believe, is the only one who has audio over there. So
I have.
Adrienne can hear you.
Okay,
Adrienne can hear you.
Adrienne, just looking in the comment section, this is just a heads up, the donation page isn't working.
Oh, we'll fix that, guys. We'll
donation page isn't working. People are trying to donate right now and it's not working. So we'll figure that out. I guarantee by
We'll
the
make
end of
a
this,
link
we'll
and
figure it out.
we'll put it.
I'll go work on that now. There you go. That's what she's here for. We're good.
And by the way, you girls look.
The Children's Museum.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, you're talking to Jason. You're saying that he looks good. I know.
No, I was saying, when I say you girls, I mean all three of you look amazing tonight.
Now I don't know what to say. I feel like you're saying that we all look good. Awesome. I love you guys. Sean, Josh,
Adrienne, a pleasure.
thank you for all of this. I'll be back in a few
Josh,
minutes.
Yes.
As
We're
soon
gonna
as this
back up this
starts,
video
I
real
will
quick.
run the Paddy cam up to what Adrienne has going on.
Okay.
Excellent.
Yeah. Just give me kind of a so I see you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, perfect.
Give me a wave. All right. We'll be back. Oh my gosh. Okay, for those of you guys watching at home, Jason and Adam entrusted me to take the wheel with this broadcast. So I could do a lot of bad stuff right now, but I'm being good. But let me just tell you, Sean, it's kind of it's a little much because I'm trying to pop up some of those some of our comments. I'm trying to throw up some of the comments. Hey, hi, Captain Sean.
Hey, Judy.
Anytime you guys see a comment go up, that's Josh making it happen. And I'm trying to switch cameras. Oh, look at this. Oh, how much did you pay for that, Sean? How much did you pay? And there's like, there's so many friends. You guys, this is awesome for you all to show up. And thank you for taking part in a very weird and different broadcast. We're trying to do almost like our version of like the New Year's Eve, rockin' New Year's Eve or whatever.
There you go.
So
And like we're live from the Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah,
We're
Sean,
up in the
let's
booth.
talk about some of the floats.
We're up in the booth watching Bullwinkle float by right now.
Okay, so it looks like we're ready to add the Paddy Cam on,
Oh,
and we're
Paddy
looking right up Jason's nose.
There we go. Oh, look,
Other
there's
one.
Adam.
The other one. This one. Yeah.
Okay, do you want
Turn
the
off
Paddy
the
Cam
damn
or
Paddy
no?
Cam.
Okay, I'm taking down the Paddy Cam. Here we go.
You're getting my double chin. You're getting everything right now. I don't want that. No. So we're about to surprise Kerry with a video that Adrienne made, which we're going to show you. But I wanted Adam to come in and say hi.
Hi guys.
Hi,
Adam,
Captain
I don't know.
Josh.
Hi, Adam.
But Adam, I don't know if Jason told you, but we've been using your channel once a week for like weeks now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely well aware. But it sounds like you're moving to a new channel. Oh God. Oh, Adrienne's taking over.
Okay,
Okay, so we will be on the Paddy Cam in like 2 seconds.
okay. I'm gonna drop you, and we'll see the
Hey,
Paddy
really quick, I want
Yeah.
to thank Elaine, Murray, Krista, everyone who sent toys tonight. I'm going to
Aw.
show those here tonight. And also, every subscriber who has made a donation tonight has made a huge difference. You have no idea. So I want to thank everyone personally. Okay, we're about to start this. So
I'll
I'll
switch into Paddy Cam.
Okay, cool.
And they're ready to go.
Okay, so actually, I'm gonna bring up the audio. Oh, I can't bring up the audio. So I'm gonna bring Jason up. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna bring Paddy Cam's big.
Please down for just a minute. We have a pretty special video.
Okay, everyone. So we're gonna be watching a video right now that they're playing. This is a surprise for Captain Kerry for his birthday. So look at all those stockings hung by the chimney with care, and look at that beautiful crowd tonight. They're in Florida, Palm Beach Gardens, I believe.
Yes, in Palm Beach Gardens in Florida.
Okay, already this video is off to an interesting start. I don't know if we're getting the audio from it.
I don't think we're getting the audio. It's pretty choppy.
So I'm just gonna narrate here. This lady's saying, "Oh, happy birthday, Captain Kerry!
He says,
I love you."
hello, this is Fiona, your nanny. I changed your diapers, and you're a wee captain.
I'm sure it's riveting what's being said right now. Yes, I'm controlling the camera. Well, I'm controlling whose camera is showing up right now, N-Dub. So I don't have control over what the camera sees.
We have no control over the pen.
Hey, you
We
guys
barely-
can hear me, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
but we can't hear the audio.
So we have Paddy Cam playing. So what we're going to do is put this entire video on the channel
Perfect.
as well. So after this, hopefully tonight, we'll put this video up because the audio is like, it's loud in here, but I don't think you guys are picking it up.
No.
Now, she's giving it looks like she's giving an interesting lecture on lamps and picture frames.
Yes.
I'm glad people are enjoying this though right now. For those of you guys watching live, this is truly live. So you are getting
This is really live. This
Oh,
is,
I
we've
didn't
never done anything like this before.
This is
Ever.
actually our first double live show. So we're doing our live show and it's live from on location. So
Well, what I'm going to do is going to go around the room. Kasie is here, Nathan is here, everyone from Below Deck Adventure. We do have some surprise guests showing up a little later. Oh, thank you.
hey girl.
Hey, girl. Oh, God, you sound so clear and clean. I'll be showing you some reactions from the room, but I'll be right back with this. And if you guys have any questions for the cast, Kasie is coming on in just a minute. Captain Kerry will be up here as well. Captain Kerry's girlfriend is also a Chief Stew and some really great boats. So I'm going to bring her as well.
Nice. And Jason, I'm leaving up. We're getting the audio from you, by the way. So
Perfect.
Paddy Cam doesn't get audio. So just FYI.
Perfect. All right. No worries.
Okay, so we'll drop Paddy Cam down and give Jason's arm a break. And
Oh, Patty Cam's good. I would keep Patty Cam on. I'm going to go around the room really quick, and I want to show you. I want to show you what's happening, and I'll show you the gifts and what's happening here.
And I don't know if we're leading the way, but we're definitely doing something.
So here you have Adrienne, you have Katie, who runs the Children's Museum of the Treasure Coast. There's Captain Kerry right here.
Look how Christmassy it is in there too. I love it.
Yes, the donation link is now working, by the way.
Thank you.
Yes. So if you want to donate to the Children's Museum of the Treasure Coast, you can do that now.
And another way you can help is just by hitting that like button and also sharing the link if you guys want. That's a great way to help too. Sexy Jason Daddy Cam.
That's right, girl. That's right.
We all are feeling that way, Krista. Trust me.
Krista, I open your gift is back here. I opened that earlier. I'll take it back there in a second. Right now, Kerry is being entertained with photos from his past. It's really fun. Oh, look who it is. So can I give you a little piece of tea and information?
Yes. We always want to hear something.
So as you know, last night's episode of Below Deck, Captain Lee is on the out. So we've talked about this many times on Acre Watch, right?
Yes.
So we know who's coming in. Who's coming in was supposed to be here tonight. She can't be here tonight because, oh, I just gave it away. God. She can't be here tonight because she has the flu. She's sick, and so is her partner. And they have a huge event this Saturday that we are going to as well. That we will be doing kind of a behind-the-scenes videos for our members on Up and Atom. But we're going to her event this weekend. But they're both very, very sick right now with the flu. So yeah. But next week's episode should be really, really fun. But yes, she was supposed to be here tonight.
Yeah, and I think they did a really good job last night of like teasing his leave, but still keeping it about him instead of talking about Captain Sandy, because she'll have her time in the sun. So let's give.
We're
Captain
all
Lee
talking about it too, and it's like Captain Lee needs a really good send off. He's earned it, right? Like he's been on the show for a long time. His one-liners are hard to come by unless you've met Captain Sean. But
yeah, but Captain Sean can't always keep it PG, which is the problem.
No, we don't want PG. We don't want PG. Yeah, that's.
I'm just remembering that this event is about the children this evening. So
yeah.
Correct.
I know.
I'm not because I could anyway. I'm not gonna rip his birthday video apart as much as I'd like to. It's not because of any mean spirit or just just because it would just be no.
You're always hoping that because we're all always hoping that. We're all always hoping that.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
More to come on that.
More to come. I'm excited for next week's episode. I want to see how this transition will go. So
yeah,
if you
I
haven't
might even tune in for that one.
Yeah,
there you go.
It'll be an interesting one to see how they handle it.
No, absolutely.
I'm also curious, like how quickly in the show she appears. You know what I mean? Like,
well, if it's any way how they got me off the boat, it'll be pretty quick.
Sorry, I'm trying to pay attention to everything going on here. Okay, I need to take that out. Couldn't hear myself.
So the next thing I learned, and the most important thing that I learned, is
Guys, look, Captain Kerry is behind me right now.
Yeah, he's just chilling.
Live at Paddy. He's just chilling. He's having a good time.
Well, why don't we do this, Jason? Because we're not hearing the video from the Paddy cam.
Yeah.
Why don't we drop it for a little bit and let me
Sure.
know when you're ready to come back on? Just give us
Done.
a wave, and we'll
I'm going to be back with well, I'll bring Captain Kerry and also Kasie Faddah.
cool.
All right, guys.
Okay.
All right, bye.
All right, buddy. We'll see you in a sec. All right.
Yes, Cyrus Black. They did make me walk the plank.
What I wouldn't give to watch that happen on television. Hey, so speaking of walking the plank, you actually put yourself out there a couple weeks ago and said you're going to answer some questions if people write them in. And I know you've gathered some. I have some, but let's start with some that you've gathered that were written to you directly. Let's hear what some of these questions are.
All righty. So anyway, so these are these 10 questions that I got was, and then if you want, in the comments section, if you'd let me know which ones you want me to answer. So the number one question I seem to be getting was how do I pick crew? And then the second one was, what do I look for in a crew? And then if I can read my own handwriting. Oh yeah. So basically it's like when everything is going wrong, how do you keep the crew from freaking? How do you keep calm and keep the crew and passengers calm? And then do I ever get scared? And then give us an example of when you swung the axe.
Ooh, Captain Sean, I will say this: have you ever been scared? I kind of want to save that as a finale question because I feel like that's kind of a
okay.
I feel like that might have an interesting answer. I don't know about everyone else. So if you guys want to post which ones you guys want to hear answered first, I kind of want to hear. I think it's kind of good to start with how you pick a crew because I think that's a good foundation for probably the rest of the questions that we're going to hear because it's, I think it'll give us some insights into how you handle stuff too.
So basically, it's like I've had some really successful crews. I've been fortunate to work with some great people. And how that puzzle comes together? It's like sometimes like the stars align and just the right people appear, and it's like one of those magical moments that happens with a band or like a group of actors on stage, or like it all comes together. Those are rare. Very rarely do you have all the right. I like it when we have Captain Sean. Oh, I like it when I have you all to myself too. So those are rare, and so how do I fit and the exceptional ones are easy to spot. So how I look for crew, I was asked this in an interview one time for a magazine. They said, what's the number one thing you look for in a crew? And I said, it's kindness. And the woman interviewing me said, what do you mean by that? And I said, well, if they can't be nice to each other, and then they're really not going to be good for customer service in the crew. And it's the one thing I can't teach.
Yeah.
It's like, and I'll often go to the tree rather than the barrel to get crew. I'll take a chance on people that have never been in the industry that are, latitude was the what, we're back. Yay!
Happy birthday, Captain Kerry.
That was a good blow. That was
a good blow.
That was a good blow. Like all the candles were out. That's a good blow.
Yeah, I mean, Jason is our resident.
Guys, have you seen how you guys look?
He's our resident expert.
Yeah.
His favorite sea
Yeah, I
champion
can tell
is
you.
slow
I'll
the
tell
man
you
down.
exactly what that is. Here's Kitty again. Hi.
We got the page working.
Yes.
Yes.
So the donation page is working. If you guys want to donate to the Children's Museum at the Treasure Coast, It is now working. The link should be in the description of this video. So if you go there, it will be there.
And Jason is our blow deck expert.
I'm your blow deck I'm gonna say episode expert. Who? Yeah. Okay. So we have actually the new deckhand tonight. We don't want to bring him on because he hasn't been released on the show yet.
Gotcha.
His name is Seth. He's amazing. You guys are gonna love him. He's actually not a deckhand. He's a captain. So he's awesome. But here.
Where's the other?
We'll have to keep in mind too that they can't hear us unless they have the AirPod in. So we'll rely on Jason to be our interviewer, and we'll just kind of watch. I'm gonna drop the Paddy cam because it looks like that's just going crazy right now.
You deck tease.
Hold on 1 second, guys. Will you drop me for 2
Yep.
seconds?
Gladly. Okay.
Anyway, back
Before we were rudely interrupted, Captain Sean.
Yeah, the what I was gonna say was like Latitude was really the what my all-time favorite cruise, and it really was the island of misfit toys. There, I did a talk at a school. I want to say for special kids because that gives the wrong connotation, but basically it was like for high schoolers and middle schoolers that just don't fit into the normal school system for whatever reason, whether it's behavioral or not, and they were really nervous about going forward into the world, and I kind of imparted to them that some of the real and this is why yachting's such a great industry. Is one of the real all the all-stars, like none of my crew had college degrees. A lot of them barely graduated high school, and they really came into their own when they were on board that boat, and if given the right opportunities. So what I look for, if they're genuinely nice people and they're reasonably intelligent.
Well, I don't know. I kind of feel like the kindness, because you're right. Like, you're living and working with these people. It's one thing if you just work with someone and then you go home, like a 9-to-5 job, and then, okay, I can get away from you. You bug me. You're my manager. You're annoying, but I can get away from you. There's no getting away. And you guys don't have a lot of square footage. So it's like, even on your time off, you've got limited space to roam. Especially going to some of the places you go. It's sometimes you don't want to be outside, right? I'd imagine it's pretty dang cold. Some of the places you go and stuff.
That first Latitude crew, we were together for 126 days straight. 24/7.
If you're not kind, that is a recipe for disaster.
Oh yeah.
Well, and I think when we watch the show too, we're so used to them being, an hour from shore max, that they're able to switch people out. Like, this guy isn't working good. Let me hop on the horn and get a new person in. When you're up,
I fired. I had no qualms. Like that was one of the other questions. It's like, give us an example when you swung the axe. I'll give you 3. One time I had an engineer. I was in Vanuatu, literally, like in this Palakula Bay. I want to hear a juicy axe swinging story. I was in Palakula Bay, and the engineer kind of went off on me in front of the crew, and I just looked at him and I said, "Pack your shit." And then I dropped him on a freaking beach on a desert island in the middle of an island chain in the middle of nowhere, and then and I came back with the crew, and there's it's just me, and the rest of the crew's like, "Oh my God, what did you do with the engineer?" I had a cab pick him up on the beach, but anyway, that was
okay. I was gonna say, how do you get someone off a desert island?
No, it wasn't. There was a resort on the other side of the island, but it was like Vanuatu is pretty jungly. And then another time is I had a Chief Stew that was useless on board. I came in as as a relief captain, and Chief Stew was useless. So and she was unfortunately dating the chef.
No, geez.
And I said, and so anyway, I fired her, and then I went to see the chef, and he goes, well, he goes, if she goes, I go. And I said, well, no one holds a gun to my head. And he goes, who's going to cook? And I said, I am. Now, a little known fact, I have 4 days of Michelin star cuisine in me, just 4. Like, that was it. But it gave me enough time to get another chef in. And then my favorite axe swinging story was like, this goes back.
Pause 1 sec, Sean, real quick. I love that because that really is, and I mean, we often compare like your work in yachting to like Jason and I, you know, in performance and stuff like that. But it's so the same attitude of like the show must go on, and it's hey, if an act's down, someone needs to fill in. So the show's supposed to be 2 hours. We promised the audience 2 hours. They're getting a 2-hour show. Yeah. And so it's like all of a sudden it's like, all right, who's got a skill that can go up and do it? And it's like, well,
us. Guys, I'm so sorry to interrupt.
No, you're fine.
Faddah from Below Deck Adventure. Kasie just wanted to say hi really quick to everyone. Thank you so much for supporting tonight.
Yes, tonight has been amazing. So we really appreciate your support. It's a great turnout, and I mean, fundraising is amazing. So we really appreciate it. Thank you for sending the gifts. The children are going to be thrilled.
And it's Captain Kerry's birthday.
Yeah, and we got to celebrate Captain Kerry. So.
Well, Kasie, I have to ask real quick. You can hear me, right?
Yes, I can.
Okay, so I'm curious, like, are you in the States full time, or how? Like, why are you in Florida right now? Where do you preside from?
Yeah, okay. So right now I'm on a boat in Fort Lauderdale. We travel like in the Caribbean, so we're actually leaving for the Bahamas quite soon for 2 charters, and then I'll be going home back to Costa Rica. So I'm very excited for that trip.
Pullman, Costa Rica. You guys heard that, right?
Yeah, I know. I was like, jungle living, amazing.
Oh yeah, we have like monkeys going above my house now and everything, and I see it every day, and I'm like, yes, this is where I belong.
Hey, and guys, I know you can't hear him. Where did he go? Oh, you guys just met the new member of Below Deck appearing tonight, but I won't ruin that for anyone.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. We can't do spoilers.
Who could it be? We'll never know.
We'll never know.
But definitely tune in tonight. Again, it's
gonna
amazing.
be a good episode.
Yeah.
And,
so wait,
Heather Gay is on, of course, Below Deck tonight, who is a friend of Adam's, who is also a Mormon. Kasie was a Mormon. I was a Mormon.
Do you call yourself an ex-Mormon too?
Huh?
Do you claim ex-Mormon?
I like to say former Mormon because I feel like ex has a lot of,
Yeah, there's more
I
baggage.
like the harshness.
Oh, yeah, I'm an ex-Mormon.
Wait, I have a question though. Do you have an Instagram or something we can follow where we could see these monkeys?
Oh yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
you can
but
just
you
follow
not
me,
follow her Instagram?
Kasie.Faddah. It's very simple.
Okay, everyone, we're gonna follow, and Jason will put her Instagram in the thing down below.
I've completely been just kind of abusing the tag of her like for the past week. Like, this event is happening. This event is happening. Here's her photo. Here's her Instagram. So I'm guilty of that. But no, she has a great Instagram. You guys should follow her.
Okay, we will. Well, it's very nice to meet you. I hope you have a lovely evening and a fun time. We're jealous we're not there. So.
I know. We wish you were here too.
Thank you. Next time in Florida, we're all going to get together and we'll have dinner. All right, guys. Jason, I'm going to drop you and go get some more gas.
Thank you.
All right.
Bye.
So long, sucker. All right. So that was cool. I love that we have the guests that are coming on, and a lot of fun. And this is working. That's the amazing thing, is we're actually pulling this off where we're live on location and stuff. That's pretty cool.
We're live everywhere.
We're coming to you from the East Coast, from the West Coast, from
the down coast,
Floridian coast. Okay, so Captain Sean, we were talking about crew, we're talking about kindness, we're talking about show must go on. So Captain Sean rolls up his sleeves and delivers 4 Michelin star meals. No more than that, though. 4 is all you get out of him, and then we need a chef on board.
Yeah, so I've got a pinch hitter that he's definitely he's a relief pitcher. And Chafin's come in and bailed me out a couple of times on board. Actually, on board, 2 boats he's come in and bailed me out. So yeah, that was something. And then so in the second stew, I just went to and just said, by the way, you're the Chief Stew.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense.
But my favorite axe swinging story. So this is actually on my Sienna, and I needed a second engineer, and the boat's fairly technical, so I needed you gotta just have a certain mental acuity to do the job. And the two candidates I had one guy that was he was just a genuinely lovely guy, and he would have been a good deckhand, but he just wasn't a good engineer. And then I had another guy that was he was smart enough to do the job, but he was a weasel.
Yeah.
I didn't really like him that much. So anyway, what they didn't know is I actually wound up hiring a third guy, Cliff, who wound up becoming my full-time engineer on Latitude. But anyway, so I had to let them both go, but neither of them knew that. So I brought the first guy up, the nice guy up first. And it was awful. It was one of the worst firings I ever had to do. He was crying, and it was it was freaking brutal. And it was awful. We just didn't have a spot. Well, anyway, as he's going down below, he passes the other guy coming up, who sees how visibly upset he is. And he comes up with a smirk on his face because he assumes that he is going to get the job. And he was, not like Jesus, he didn't say, what was wrong with, the other guy or something that must have been really bad, or there was no empathy in him at all. And I got so incensed that I said to him, I go, hey, I've got good news and I got bad news. Now, prior to this, 2 weeks prior to this, we had all gotten physicals for insurance on board the boat. So I go, we've got good news and bad news. And he goes, well, geez, what's the bad news? And I said, well, the bad news is you got cancer. Oh. And he looks at me and he's like, this shocked look on his face. And my mate looks at me like, what are you doing? And I said to him, I go, no, I'm just screwing with you. I said, you don't have cancer. He's like, Jesus, well, what's the bad news? I said, well, the bad news is I got to let you go. He goes, well, what's the good news? And I said, well, the good news is you don't have cancer.
Oh, jeez. Oh, my God. Well, you promised a good story. Oh, my gosh. Goodness gracious. All right, Sean.
Back to that kindness thing.
Hey, I was thinking about, because you're talking about difficult situations right now. And last night on the show, which, as you can tell, we're not really covering the show tonight because of what's going on here, guys, but I promise we will cover it with Jason. But one of the things that is kind of big news right now is, it looks like, you know what? Speaking of captains, we'll be right back. We're going to bring up a captain right now. So let's add in. Hey,
but guys, I want you to wish I want you all to wish Captain Kerry a very happy birthday tonight.
Happy birthday.
He is, he's young. He's younger than I am.
Happy birthday, buddy. Happy birthday. Hey, how's it going on your is this your time off, or are we catching you on shore like in between charters right now?
Well, I run my own management company here in Florida, actually from Costa Rica up to the Hamptons and as far west as LA.
Nice.
So I'm taking the afternoon off instead of being stuck in the office.
Well, I hope you're having a great evening tonight. Happy birthday, buddy.
I thanks a lot, mate, and I want to thank everybody for contributing towards our cause tonight. The big thing tonight is not so much my birthday, but more for the kids and the Children's Museum. So thank you, everybody out there who wasn't able to make it and went out of their way to show their love and show their appreciation. We're so thankful.
Yeah, and because of you sharing your birthday with the kids, we're raising a lot of money for the kids. We've got some gifts already coming in. So thank you, everyone. But thank you, Captain Kerry, for allowing us to share your birthday with everyone.
Look, the best part about being having the opportunity to do this show and being welcome in everyone's living room every Tuesday night is use this platform to help others. And, I never thought I'd be in a position where people would look to me to help them spearhead that. So I thank everybody out there.
Okay, so I have a fun question for you. We see you on the show, we see Below Deck, but what's a hobby that we don't know about that we would be surprised about, that we don't get to see on the show because you're too busy working or something? You collect anything interesting or from your travels?
One thing that I don't collect as much anymore, but I'd always collect the drink coasters from different bars and restaurants around the world. Yeah, and I get someone random to write a message on the back of it, and I have the date on there. So that's pretty cool.
Actually really fun.
Yeah.
I love that. It reminds me. I remember when I was a kid. They don't, they're not around anymore. But everybody used to have matchbooks, and I used to love to collect the matchbooks from the different hotels and the different restaurants and stuff. Now nobody smokes, so you can't have a matchbook. But
so my dream was to make my own bar at home. Just like I see a lot of it now on Instagram and stuff where people get a big slab of wood and they'll pour things in the middle of it and then they'll put a resin over it. So I've got shoe boxes full of different coasters and just random knickknacks that eventually I'm just gonna, put in a time capsule as such.
That would be amazing. That's a great idea. Awesome. Well, Jason, everybody there, what's the excitement like? What's the feeling? Are you guys?
The vibe is we just watched a video that Adrienne did for Captain Kerry that had memories galore. It was amazing. I think you guys watched a little bit of it on here, but we are about to get ready for the episode tonight, which is amazing, which starts in 4 minutes. So we're going to let you guys go. Captain Kerry, happy birthday. Thank you so much.
Thanks,
really
man.
Happy birthday, man.
Appreciate everybody out there.
Kerry.
Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful night.
Yeah, you too. Have a wonderful evening.
So I have someone I want you to meet really quick. It's a friend of mine. His name's Seth. I think you guys will love meeting him really quick. But guys,
hello, everybody.
This is Seth.
Hey, Seth.
You guys need to tune into Below Deck Adventure tonight.
Yeah, I mean, Seth, are you a Below Deck fan? Is that why you're there tonight?
I am a Below Deck fan, yes.
Seth, where are you from?
From Maryland.
Oh, nice. Cool.
Oh, DMV.
Yeah, the DMV. Yes, sir. Oh, awesome. Very cool. Yeah. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, hey, thanks for popping on. I mean, you're just some random person Jason met that has nothing to do with Below Deck.
Correct.
You just happen to be there. And yeah, we appreciate you coming on.
I'm so excited to watch tonight's episode.
Yeah.
Tonight's episode that starts in 4 minutes, 3 minutes, I think. Yeah, 3 minutes. You might want to tune in.
Tune in.
Okay. Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, guys.
Jason, we're not getting in trouble for this, are we? Are we?
No, not at all.
Okay.
Spoke to the person.
Okay.
But drop me down. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay. See you in a little bit.
Love you guys. Have a good night. Thank you.
Bye. Later, buddy. I hope we don't get in trouble for this. We have to play nicely with Bravo and everybody, so we can still get guests and all that. So yeah. Everyone's saying hi, Seth. So yeah, so we got to tune in tonight and find out what who this Seth character is.
People are wondering where Adam went to.
Yeah. Adam, where is Adam? He was around for a little bit.
He went around somewhere, yeah.
This is cool. Thanks for hanging too. This is fun. I was like, hey, Jason, let me see if Sean's available to hang out with me. Oh, so I was saying last night they teased us with the fact that Captain Lee is it looks like he's retiring from the show. And so we're gonna have a new captain on and stuff, but I've got to imagine that's just being a captain. That's like a pretty tough call, but a pretty selfless act too, to actually go, hey, I need to step off for the good of the crew and for the good of the charters and stuff. I don't know. As a captain, how do you see that kind of situation or whatever,
Well, as
fire all of them. You fire all of them.
Jason, will you shut the hell up? We're talking to Sean.
No, really quick. Because we're about to go, because the episode is about to start, guys. So if you haven't watched Below Deck Adventure, you want to check that out.
Yeah, and we'll end the stream in a moment too.
Can you hear? Guys, I want to introduce you to Maggie. Maggie's going to join the Up and Adam team in a few weeks. And she is going to run our lives and help everything look more amazing than it already does.
Yeah, you guys are going to see Maggie around. I'm sure she will start popping up here or there. She can't hear us right now, so we can say whatever we want. Or can you?
She can hear you.
Oh. Yeah. Well, anyways, Maggie, it's good to have you on. We're going to start seeing you around, right?
Yeah?
Awesome.
100%.
And Maggie, where are you from?
I'm from Florida. I'm from here, Palm Beach Gardens.
Nice. Well, welcome to the Up and Adam family, to the channel.
I'm excited.
Everyone knows that you're even. Adam doesn't even know we're doing this right now. Adam's very busy playing waiter. He's passing out cake.
Here, put the
Actually,
patty cam.
Before we go, because I'm going to let you guys go from this screen, but so I know you guys don't get the audio on the patty cam, but I'm going to take you over and see Adam right now.
Okay, so do you want me to drop your stream and just put the patty cam on? Okay, Jason's going to take us for a walk. All right, Jason, and then we'll end the stream shortly.
Absolutely, guys. And hey, everyone, thank you. Elaine, Murray, Krista, everyone who sent gifts tonight and toys, everyone who's donated. We'll put a whole bunch of stuff on our community tab, and we're going to do a whole behind the scenes and drop that this week as well.
Awesome. Yeah, and anyone
Captain
who wants
Sean
to,
and Josh, thank you for doing this.
absolutely.
Always a pleasure.
It's been fun and a little weird, but good. All right, we'll let you walk around while Sean and I are talking, but we'll go to the patty cam now live.
All right, thank you guys.
Later, buddy.
Bye.
I'm saying buddy a lot tonight too, I realized. Everyone, I'm aware. You don't need to write it in the comments. Thank you guys for hanging with us too on such a weird night. This is definitely a first for Adam's channel, and it's definitely something we were trying. Cool thing is now we can talk, and Jason's taking us for a walk around. Oh, there is Adam. Every good bar has a baby.
Yes.
Well, Sean, this has been fun. Thanks for doing this really weird experiment with us.
No worries. I've been kind of behaving myself, but
I know. I appreciate it. I've been too.
It's like some comments. I'm just like, don't just don't.
I do have to say, for how long I've kept you on a. Oh, we lost the patty cam. Okay, so Jason's gonna go, and then we're for those on the East Coast, we promised we would wrap so that way you guys can watch along with them. And then us West Coasters, we'll catch up shortly. But yeah, Captain Sean, thanks so much, buddy. This was a weird show, but I think it was a success. I think it was fun.
It was fun.
Yeah, I had fun. I hope that technically we pulled it off okay. Oh, someone's saying, and if we ever do this we need a drinking game. Drink every time someone says patty cam.
Well, you can watch if you want to just start that. Just watch the replay.
Yeah, and you know what? Watch it in the loop, and then you will
exactly watch it in the loop, and then you can yeah.
And patty cam next time. Who knows what it'll be called when it's the live cam? They're at Paddy Mac.
Always be the patty cam.
Well, they're at Paddy Mac. Now I kind of feel like we need to call it the patty cam. But here, where's my banner? Coming to you live from Paddy Mac's in Palm Beach Gardens, Florida. At least one of us was.
There you go.
So yeah, Captain Sean, thanks so much.
Always a pleasure. We're done?
I think so. I think because Jason wants us to make sure that people can watch on the East Coast Below Deck Adventure.
All right. Well, thank you all, everyone. Josh, I'll see you backstage.
Yeah, and next week we'll do a proper show, and we'll have Captain Sean. So ask your questions. Send them to Captain Sean. Send them. You could put them in the comments. Send them to me. Send them to Jason. You've got like 4 roads to get to Captain Sean. If you have a question and you can't ask Captain Sean, then I don't know what you're doing wrong, because we've got plenty of opportunities. Sean, what's your handles and stuff?
Yeah, the best way to get in touch with me is on Instagram, and my handle is Excitement Factory.
Excitement Factory, one word, super easy to find. You should follow him anyways, because every time he goes on an adventure, he takes us along with him. And so we were in LA last week. We visited Seattle. We were on the flight back to Boston. So
I always sit in the same seat. I think JetBlue needs to start giving me tickets because
I know, or they call it the Shawner or something.
Yeah, really, yeah.
All right, guys. Well, have a wonderful evening. Love you guys all. Let me find the outro thing. Here we go. Outro. All right. Have a good night, guys. Thank you for joining us live on this really crazy show. So long.